Alright, this is a 2005 Chaparral SSI 22. This is also a 2005 trailer. That's a 2-inch ball connector, 4-inch prong connector for your trailer lights. This is the winch for up and down to hook it up to your trailer. Standard winch here. Spare tire. On the front of the Chaparral we have headlights on each side, also your navigation lights. Registration is good through January of 2016. On this port side, these tires are in great shape with plenty of tread left on them. They were purchased in 2012. We typically spray WD-40 on the lug nuts each time we come out of any type of water. The gas tank entry was right there on the port side. This is an inboard drive with a double propeller, stainless steel. Extra amenity is an extended or elongated swim platform, which is terrific for sitting on the back of the boat at the beach. Very nice amenity that is used a lot. These two tires are bought new in 2015. Plenty of tread left, of course, in excellent condition. Here, of course, is your starboard headlight, navigation lights, registration. This boat was bought originally from Legendary Marine in 2005 at a boat show. We are the original owners on the boat. We have all the service records on the boat, from every oil change to every improvement made. I'm going to go ahead and go up the ladder. This ladder is, it collapses and goes into the swim platform. I'm going to climb up on the boat. This will give you a good viewpoint of the layout of the boat. You'll spend the bulk of your time back here in the back of the boat on the swim platform. This is where your guests can sit, have a drink, have a cocktail, and swim. Again, that ladder collapses into that inside of here. This is where we keep the plug when not in the water. On each side back here is plenty of storage. This is an insulated cooler where you can put drinks and so forth. Another insulated cooler with a drain. This is your trim motor, so when you're flushing the engine at the end of the day on the water, you don't have to jump in the boat to raise and lower your inboard outboard motor in the back. You just can reach it right there. That's where you hook in for your skiing, wakeboarding, or tubing. Nice addition that we added on. This is a self-charging battery float system. In other words, if you get back to the dock, or you get back home, or you put it in a lot, you just simply plug in this to an outlet, a standard outlet, and it will float charge your battery system to where you'll never have a dead battery when you start your engine. It's awesome. Nothing to it. It's dummy proof. You just plug it in and leave it, and your battery's charged. Right now we have the layout shown without the table inserted or without the additional seating on the walkthrough. We'll show that to you in just a minute. This is our rear stern light. We typically do not run with the stern light during the day. That collapses down. It actually just unscrews, and this comes down and stores underneath, and we just take it out at night. Again, this is the walkthrough, which makes it very easy to get from the back of the boat to the inside of the boat. Plenty of seating for your passengers and handrails to hold on to. On the port side you have, of course, the speaker, marine speaker, and a cup holder. On the starboard side, storage for a cooler. This is your port side passenger chair. The passenger chair has a up and down seat device, allowing you to either sit flat, which is lower in the cockpit, or raise that up, and that way you can sit high up and you can see out better. 2 cup holders for the passenger here, handrail, and another cup holder. This is another cooler, which has a drain, of course. This is your glove compartment where you can put your keys and that kind of thing. This is where we keep our boat registration. We go ahead and laminate it because this is the only thing that's required to keep on the boat by Marine Patrol. We have a marine radio in here. It's a standard 4-speaker marine radio with CD player, FM stereo. It's inside the glove box, so it'll keep it dry, which is good, and it adds to the life of the radio. Over on the driver's side, where there's another marine speaker over here, it does have an interior lighting system. There's multiple interior lights that light up the interior at night. Captain's chair, similar arrangement to the passenger chair. This will flip up and down to where if you want to sit flat, you can sit flat, or you can kind of sit on it with it raised so you can see out better. Standard gift shifter with a trim tab on the throttle where you can trim up and down your motor. Kill switch, of course, so you know, in case you fall overboard or something, the kill switch will stop the engine. It's very simple. This is neutral, that's forward, neutral, reverse, nothing to it. Standard steering wheel, all your gauges are working. On the far left hand side is your trim gauge, then your battery voltage gauge, your fuel gauge, speedometer in the middle, tachometer, oil pressure gauge, temperature gauge, and depth finder. On your controls at the dash here, on the far left hand side is the horn. You have your blower motor. Whenever you gas up, you empty the fumes out of the engine before you start it. Bilge pump, and the bilge pump also works automatically, even when the boat's not on, to empty any water out of the bilge in case the float switch activates when you start getting water in the boat on a rainy day or something. Navigation anchor lights, court lights are the interior lights. You have a charging system too for, like, say, a cell phone. There's your FM stereo switch. FM stereo switch, your docking lights, basically headlights on a boat, which are nice, and your depth finder. We also have a fire extinguisher over here, which is required safety equipment. This is shown in the open position, but of course you can close that front window on a chilly day, and also close this door here where you have an enclosed cockpit area. And that way when you're running and it's either raining or it's cold, you actually enclose the whole cockpit area and it'll keep you reasonably dry, or at least reasonably warm. Plenty of dry storage beneath. Go ahead and see if you can see inside there. I know it's dark, but it's just carpeting on the inside. Another dry storage spot underneath the driver's side. Plenty of space inside of there. I'm not sure if you can see in there, but it's just basically a dry storage compartment. Up in the front here, plenty of seating for your guests. 2 marine speakers, 2 cup holders. Lots of padding. Very comfortable seating all the way around. Cup holders. Up in the front, this is where you'll store your anchor. Another cooler is underneath this cushion here. Again, this is an insulated cooler with a drain, and you can fill it up with ice and beer, and yeah, another cooler spot. Cold drinks, never enough coolers. Storage beneath each seat. This is where we typically keep our life jackets. Storage beneath this seat as well on the starboard side. And in the center of the boat is our ski locker. The ski locker is very convenient. You can store all types of stuff in here. I'm going to go ahead and set this down so I can open it. Hold on. On the ski locker, just use the little dowel to hold it up, or you could flip it completely on its head all the way upside down if you'd like. But inside here you can store an enormous amount of skis or equipment, and it has of course a drain in the back where you can drain water if any water gets in there. That is our ski locker. Back in the back here is our engine compartment. I'll go ahead and lift that up and take a video of that too as well. Okay, so this is our engine in the back of the boat. Runs off a standard battery. This is a 5.0 liter engine. It's a Volvo Penta. The engine is actually a 2010 engine, even though this is a 2005 boat. This is the battery charging system that I was telling you about, which is terrific. Down on the bottom of the boat, we're talking about the float switch for the bilge. That's it right there. I don't know if you can see it down there. And it's clean, good shape. Mechanically, this boat is in excellent condition. It's running great. No problems.